Howdy doody folks, welcome along to the next NASCAR Heat 3 career mode here with Joey Logano, and we're going to go take on the longest race on the calendar, the Coke 600 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. But before we do, let's check out the weekend's festivities. Here's the Truck Series. That was the Dirt Series, so here's the Truck Series. And now, the Xfinity Series. Winner winner, chicken frickin' dinner. So, without further ado, let's jump into this and let's check out that old Reputation stake, shall we? And you can see for the Reputation, we have 5 rivals in the Monster Energy Cup Series. Clint Bowyer, Brendan Gaughan, the Tubster, David Reagan, Jimmie Johnson and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. 2 friends though, in Jay McMurray and Bill Byron. So we're going to have to watch ourselves here at Charlotte, because Charlotte narrow track, fast track as well. So we're going to have to make sure that we keep an eye on all the rivals and make sure they don't do anything stupid. That has been known to happen though. Take a look at season standings going into the Coke 600, and top seed myself with 9 victories, looking for number 10 this race, ahead of Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, Clint Bowyer, Brad Keselowski, they called him Brendan Gaughan then, Martin Truex Jr., Jimmie Johnson, Eric Almirola, Kurt Busch and Ryan Blaney round out your top 10 in points. Scroll down, Mr. Director, so we can see who's next. Anytime, there we go. Kyle Larson, Paul Menard, Austin Dillon, Jamie McMurray, Chase Elliott and Eric Jones round out your top 16. Where is Mr. Newman? There he is, 31st still. So he's not in the chase, so Eric Jones will keep his place. Bill Byron 1 point behind. That's close. That is very, very close. So then, the Coke 600 from Charlotte Motor Speedway, the longest race on the calendar. You go for 600 miles. Luckily today we're only going 150 miles, so can you imagine how that would be on a video? But nevertheless, let's get out onto the track, let's throw it over to PRN, and hopefully they've got a great introduction for us as we get ready to set off and underway for race 13, the Coke 600 at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
We're at Charlotte Motor Speedway for the running of the Coca-Cola 600. This event is the longest on the Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series schedule. At 600 miles, it's a true test of endurance and patience. Tonight also marks the last time this year these drivers will race this 1.5-mile quad oval layout. When we return in October, NASCAR will unleash the Roval, a road course oval hybrid that's been the talk of the town. But that's the future. Tonight is about tradition. The Coca-Cola 600 is coming up next on PRN.
Yeah, what an intro from PRN. Let's go, folks. David Reagan is still angry. Cry, baby. We're not angry at all. We're on the pole. And we took the pole rather convincingly as we get ready to go green in the night. Boogity, 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 let's go long distance racing, drivers! And 24 laps in this stage. We go side by side with the Candyman into the first corner. Kyle Larson is lurking. But as long as we can clear the Candyman, we're going to be off. And we're going to be gone. Paul Menard in the top 5. He needs to find the back of the field. So it's going to be a split stage, basically. Half and half. That's a good biscuit. That's a very good biscuit. And we're going to need all the encouragement we can. Because like I said, this is a long, long race. You have no idea how long it is until you actually go for it. And that is the worrying part. But like I said, this track, it's so narrow in the corners, it's so fast. I mean, I've yet to watch the real Coke 600 yet at the time of this recording. I will have watched it by recording's end. And I can only think how long that race is going to be. It's going to be about 4 or 5 hours, something like that. Especially with the new packages that are coming as well. We can see that, I mean, we were comfortably fast in practice. Our speed on 1.5s this year has been nothing short of fantastic. And that is where we've been. We need to be constantly pumping in the lap times and constantly put them under pressure, because if we can lap as many people as we can, we're going to make this job so much easier. Now, one thing I will bring up as well, this is a 4-stage race, so it's 4 splits of 150 laps to make up the Coke 600. Actually, 4 splits of 100 laps, I do apologise. So, yeah. We need to be on it like a car bonnet, folks. As a caution comes out. Alright, who done it? Who done did it? We'll never know. Not unless all them cars were involved in the pile-up. It's beneficial pitting with them. And we got 19 in the stage. It's a 14-lap run. We get a caution late in the stage. We should be good and we should be golden. So that's what we're going to do. Put a bit of pressure in the right rear. Try and get it a bit more turny than it was. So we dropped to 25th. Green is back in the air as we outdo Danica. 15 left in the stage. And it's a 14-lap fuel run. We can save that lap. We're good to the end, I think. When these lot pit. Well, that's if these lot pit, as we go free wide with Eric Jones and Ryan Newman. Now underneath AJ, sorry AJ, little love tap. There's Boyer. Oh Boyer. We're going to use Chris Buescher as a defence. Thank you very much. Oh, Chris Buescher! And Clint Boyer finishes it. And then Danica gives us the run around. That was nice, Danica, you bitch. Back of the field's that way. Go use it. So we haven't pitted. We're going to hold on here. Because these scrubs in front of me have got to pit yet. And I mean that. Thought I heard the phone then for a second. But nope, just me. We go free wide with Casey Kane and Danica Patrick down the back straight. Yeah, watch that 14 car. That 14 car. Oh, they just cleared me. Oh, he got to the side of AJ. That was naughty. As we go alongside good friend Jay McMurray, there's Ricky Reckhouse. Go around the outside of Ricky Reckhouse, or give him a push. Give him a push. There you go. Push. Push, you lazy twat. Don't go the inside. That's asking for trouble. Go high side. Oh, there's Jimmie Johnson. Bye, Jimmy. Around the outside of Ricky Reckhouse, come up to the outside of Daniel Suarez in the 19. There's Bowman the showman. Oh, high line through 1 and 2. That's reserved for a guy named Kyle as we split Bailey and McDowell. What's McDowell doing up here? Get back that way. Back of the field. Use it. We're going to find ourselves back in the lead here in a second. We're that quick. We're that fast. Look how quick we get into the back bumper of Denny Hamlin for the 8th position. There's the Candyman. He was on the front row with me. Oh, little twitch through 1 and 2 for the Candyman as he puts us in the wall. That was awfully nice of him. Then again, that is a Kyle Busch tactic. Who's leading this race then? Looks like Kevin Harvick's leading this race as we go, aha, we have pit stops. We have pit stops. Oh no, it's not Kevin Harvick, the closer leading. Who's leading? Oh, is it Brad? Is Brad leading the Coke 600 on Memorial Day? The most patriotic person here is we get really close to the back of Kyle. That's Kurt Busch, not Kyle Busch. There's Truex. Is he going to pit this time? Yes, he is. So it's just myself and Brad out here at the moment fighting for the lead. Paul Menard's not pit. Yeah, Paul Menard did pit, sorry. 6 to go in the stage. All these cars are going a lap down. All are going a lap down. You're all going a lap down. We're going to get an easy victory here at this rate. I better not say that as I think Keselowski's slowing up here to come into pits. Yes, he is. There he goes. So Keselowski is in. New leader. Yours truly, IJP. We're putting all these scrubs a lap down. So look at it. Look at this all-star top 5. Myself, Casey Kane, Danica Patrick, Gray Golding, Ross Chastain. Good lord. Good luck. I'm having flashbacks here of Danica Patrick winning this race. And I don't want to have them flashbacks because that's not good. Was that Truex coming in for a pit stop again? I think Truex might be done for the day if that was him. But where are these scrubs? They have just come out on the track in front of me. So what might be useful if I put them another lap down. That would keep some fast drivers out of the running here. But I don't think we're going to be able to do that as we have 3 to go in the stage. We are constantly, and in practice, we were constantly in the low 29s. That is how fast we were. Eric Jones didn't pit. Eric Jones could be the spoiler here, folks, to this little cluster that's going on in front of me. Who's this coming up in front of me? Is this Ryan? Looks like it. Dayglow yellow car. That might be Ryan's car. It might be, yeah, it is Ryan. Come on, Ryan, you're last. Front of the field, man. Front of the field. Hustle, hustle, hustle. I'll give you a push. Nope, I'll put you another lap down. No more than what you deserve. It's Chase Elliott. Who's he fighting with up here? Looks like, is that Austin? That looked like Austin Dillon. Yep. And is that, who's that? Is that Brad? No, it's AJ. I thought that was Brad then for a second. These white cars, they've got to come up with ways of identifying these cars a lot better at a distance. There's Chris Buescher, he's fighting with Jamie Mack. I don't think he's loving where he is right now as we get it all sideways coming out of turn 4. Should be 1 to go. No, actually we won the stage. No, we won the stage. Look at all these winners. We put some big cars a lap down here. And that is useful. Right, we got a pit. And everyone's pitting, so no waiver. I was Corey LaJoie, not Martin Truex. So, stage number 2. Take a little wedge out of it. So we dropped to 6. Penske, Delta Plastic on the front row. Good lord, green back in the air. There's Ryan Newman. Danica's almost leading this race, folks. Who's that trying to sneak his nose in there? Whoever it is, they need to put it back. It was Bill Byron. We go 3 wide with Newman and Gray Golding. Come on, Danica. Hustle, girl. We're going to go around the outside of Jones and Casey Kane. New leader. New leader. Sort yourselves out back there, gentlemen. We're off. We're off, we ain't looking back. We're going forward and we're going one way. And here we go again in the low 29s. Casey Kane can hold up Eric Jones, because I think he's the only threat to me at the moment, it's Eric. I think that could be considered a job well done. If we have to pit under green, then we're going to be good to go. But that's all going to depend on if we do pit under green. If we don't pit under green, then we have no need to worry, because we can just come in on the caution and get ourselves fixed up. But it does look, while Casey Kane is out in the lead, he's going to be the disruptor. Although I think Eric Jones might be side by side with him. No, he's not. Casey's staying ahead. 18 left in the stage. Oh, into the 28 nines. Wow, that's fast. For a cup car around Charlotte, that is quick. No sorting yourself out here. It is full go commitment. Nobody's going to stop us now. The only thing that can possibly stop us is that. But it looks like this is where we can make it. So if we pit and these guys here don't, it looks like nobody's pit apart from Jamie McMurray back. So I think everyone between Truex and Keselowski is going to take the wave around. So we dropped to 17th as they didn't take the wave around. Oh, they couldn't have, could they? Because people didn't come in. Yeah, I got my thing confused there. And now, is that De Benedetto or is that Boyer in front of me? No, that's Boyer behind me. He's just put me in the wall. And then he took Denny Hamlin with me. Thanks, Clint. Prick. Clint Boyer needs to learn how to drive, folks. No tyres, no fuel. I'm happy with what I've got at the moment. Oh, Clint Boyer's got the free pass. Good, he can stay behind me. Keselowski's back on the lead lap. That's going to be interesting seeing him fly through the field as we get green back in the air. These guys haven't pit yet. 11 laps to go. I would have thought someone took a gamble and pitted there, as we are about to go 3 wide with Keselowski and Sorensen. Made that 3 wide in front of us with Rhodes, Hemrick and Matt De Benedetto. We're going to sleep under De Benedetto. Oh, Tubby's here. Oh, did Kurt Busch try to take a swipe there at my back bumper? He better not have. I will put him in his place if he even tries that. Speaking of trying it, I think Tubby's looking to try something as we get squeezed between Bubba Wallace and Ross Chastain. Oh, and Ty Dillon, 4 wide. No, we're chicken. We are chicken shit. We are not going 4 wide at Charlotte Motor Speedway. What the hell? Sort yourselves out, gentlemen. Or is that the only way you can beat me? Dear me, 4 wide at Charlotte. Wouldn't mind being 4 wide in a Charlotte, I know, but that's a different story for a different time. In front of me, who's that? It's Gray Golding, David Reagan, and is that Jimmie Johnson? Oh, Gray Golding just took us out. And Denny Hamlin up and around us. Bubba Wallace, actually, sorry. Now everyone's pitting. Casey Kane still leads this race. Kyle Larson, though, is coming like a freight train. He came in like a wrecking ball. Gray Golding, what the hell were you playing? Oh, great. Thanks. You put me next to Boyer. This is only going to end one way. And it's not going to end the way you all want it to end. We're going to chicken shit out of this. There goes Truex. Clint Boyer wants me. He can come back here and get me. We slipped to third. No, we slipped still 20th. Because Kurt Busch is going to come through yet. In fact, Boyer, I don't even think's on the. Oh yeah, Boyer's on the lead lap. Truex was on the lead lap. As we go, look at that momentum run. Can we squeeze? We got that. What the hell was that? Daniel Hemrick almost squeezed us into the wall as we did all that free winding. That is commitment personified as we go around the outside of Chastain and Gorn up the inside of thing. Can we get clear Reagan before even calling? Brilliant! Oh, Joey Logano is on fire. He's also in the wall. Sort that out, mate. It looks like Casey Kane still leads this race as we pass DJ Kennington with 4 to go. Kyle Larson and Eric Jones are lurking. Eric Jones trying to go around the outside of Danica here. Go on, Danica. Go get you some girl! Newman's having an inspire room. He might be back in the chase with this run into P30. We're going to give Danica a... Well, we're going to go around Danica. Oh, we're going to go to the wall, actually. That's a better idea. But Danica's cleared Eric Jones. She's going to regain second place here. We're going to go side by side with Eric Jones, young mullet head, as we go into turn 1. Casey Kane is slowly getting away. Yeah, here we go, underneath Jones, and we'll give Patrick a boot. There you go, thank you, bye. Come on, girl. Come on, move. Danica Patrick lets us go. She can see we are miles faster. Look at this, we're already on the back of Casey Kane. This is going to be a... Oh, Casey Kane wins stage 2. Boo! Oh, this is the crowd. Boo! Boo! Dear me, right. Looks like Bill Byron's out of this race. So, pits again for stage number 3. We might as well repair the damage. Hey, we're out in the lead. How you doing over there, Casey? How you doing? I think you're going to go down into third place in a second here as we go green back in the air from stage number 3 off and underway. We do shove Casey out of the way. 3 wide behind between Danica, Casey and Eric Jones. We're, well, what are we doing? We're concentrating on the wrong car. Good Lord, Danica Patrick to the lead. Oh, she go girl. She go girl. Oh, my sweetheart is in the lead. And now we're going to have to do the insanely wrong thing. It may say Warrior on the side of her car, but it just says P2 now. Because new leader, number 22. And now everyone's booing at me. Boo! Oh, the NASCAR bad boy just did everyone. Let's see if Danica can hold off Eric Jones here and Ryan Newman. Because that would be brilliant if she could. Oh, as we get a little twitchy going into turn 3 there. My God, I haven't seen that much twitching since Ellen DeGeneres. That's right, Ian name dropped Ellen DeGeneres in one of his videos. She is a guilty pleasure. And let's hope she is a lot of people's also guilty pleasure. As we go down the back straight into turn 3. Looks like Danica's not going to hold Eric Jones off for very much longer. He's right on her back bumper. That is not good. Oh, it's only a matter of time when he passes Danica. 21 left in this stage. And as soon as he passes Danica, she's going to plummet down the leaderboard. Here comes Kyle. Kyle Larson's been quick around, was also quick in practice. There goes Kyle. In fact, Eric and Kyle are past Danica. She's down into P4. Let's see if Ryan Newman can get past. Or actually, she's pulling away from Ryan Newman. Or no, there's no pulling away there. No pulling away there. 20 to go in the stage. And this should be job done. Here we go, down the back straight. Into 3 and 4. Yeah, we need to start thinking here, long and high. Looks like Danica and Ryan Newman are going to get set for a battle here. I think Newman's just quicker than Danica, but it's very, very minute. But he is still able to pull her in. In fact, she's actually, I thought she was pulling away then for a second. In fact, she is. So, but she's not catching Kyle Larson. Although she is keeping Kyle honest. I mean, let's give praise where praise is due. She's only 8 tenths behind him, 9 tenths now. So she's keeping him very honest here as he's fighting with Eric Jones. But look at the top 3. Penske Ford, Joe Gibbs Toyota, and Chip Ganassi Chevrolet. And then you got Childress in the top 5 as well. So you got the 4 powerhouse teams. 4 of the 5 powerhouse teams, because Hendrick aren't here. And there's a caution. Casey Kane's brought the caution out, folks. Right, looks like the back half of the field's pitting again. Worked for us last time. We've got 17. We're going to have 14 to go, so we may as well have a punt and see if we can't put these scrubs a lap down again. Let's go for it. Come out 22nd, outside of the front row. Sorry, 11th row, I should say. Green is back in the air, and let's go racing again, folks. And in front of us is our rival Ricky Stenhouse Jr. as Michael McDowell lurks, and I mean lurks. Kevin Harvick's behind us. What the hell's he doing back here, folks? Well, I know what he's doing back here. I know what we're doing back here as well. Let's try and see if we can get around. I want to get around Stenhouse, definitely. See if we can slide into this gap here that Bubba's left. Because that's Brendan Gaughan in front of us. They're already going side by side with Brendan Gaughan in the tri-oval. That would not be a way to end your race. As Kevin Harvick almost gives us the boot 3 wide. Now slide into this gap or clear Reagan. Slide into that gap. Hey, there you go. Jay McMurray's going with us as well. Our good friend Jay McMurray. Trevor Bain side by side with Kyle Busch, the Candyman. And here we go around the outside. Do we like any of these guys? Do we like them? I think we're gonna. Oh, we're gonna hit the wall. But that's fine. There's Trevor Bain sticks there. Trevor Bain puts us in the wall. You utter turd! I'm coming to find you now. That's it. Next person that puts me in the bloody wall for no reason with the not arrival, I'm gonna dump their shit. Move out the way, Daniel. I want some of Trevor Bain now. Oh, I'm pissed. Oh, you can see that we are pissed. David Reagan better get out of the way. I'm going to drive right through him. If he doesn't get out of the way, I am going to drive through him if he doesn't get out of the way. Yeah, move now. Where's that bloody piece of shit, bloody Trevor Bain? Oi, Stenhouse, piss off. Here he is. Oi, you. Oi, watching you. Yeah, have some of that. Slide job. Oh, that's in the wall again. Overdrove that corner. Oh, Stenhouse giving us a bump and run. as we go around the outside. Oh, now Stenhouse is pulling the wall. I'll do it. Caution is out. Oh, someone piled in there. Nice. Look at the state of that car. I've got to explain this car to Mr. Penske. We come out 30th. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Green back in the air. Let's go racing again, folks. Ooh, I tell you what, I like Jimmie Johnson's livery. I don't like what Jimmie Johnson's using here as tactics, but I love that Stars and Stripes livery on the side of his car. We're 3 wide with Bubba Wallace and Ryan Newman. That's going to squeeze Bubba out of the equation. As Jimmie Johnson gives us the boot, gives us a slam, gives us the boot. And if he's not careful, he'll get something else here. David Reagan was all over the place. Let's be politically correct about that. As we get into the back of Ty Dillon. Oh, David Reagan almost lost his stuff there as Austin Dillon slides right by us. 6 to go. He's not even on the lead lap. Go away, Austin. Austin, get out of the way. Thank you. Now, how are we going to get past these two knuckleheads? We're going to have to use smarts to get past here. But I do see a gap on the other side of Reagan. So let's use that, thank you. Ooh, Tubby's there. Hello, Tubby. We're side by side with Tubby going through the Troval. 5 to go. Oh, Jimmie Johnson's just put us in the wall, and David Reagan. I'm gonna dump Jimmie Johnson in a second. I'm gonna dump him. Dump him good and proper. It is going to be on like napalm in a second. 2 to go in this stage. So we're not going to win this stage either. We've only won 1 stage. So we slide under Bubba Wallace. There's David Reagan coming down with the squeeze job. Yeah, that worked, didn't it? We'll use Chris Buescher to block off Tubby as we go 3 wide almost. Oh, Newman saw us coming. And we've gone into the back of our friend Jay McMurray. He's just wiped the field out. I think that'll bring it into the stage. Yes, it will. P23, stage number 3. We're going to have to do something a little bit different now to... try something. So we're not pitted. And we've gone to 22nd on the grid. For 22 positions, I should say. So now let's see what happens here, shall we? Excuse me. Our throat is literally killing us, and when our throat kills us, that's genuinely not good. But here we go. Last stage. My O2 bill is ready, which is what I was looking to... airtime plan 27, 25... Yep, that's about right. So we kept... Yeah, that's good. Your bill goes up to that date, so fantastic. Anyway, that's enough of my email life. Back to this race. 22 laps left in this stage. We're now down in the 29s again. We can keep in the 29s as Paul Menard is in the top 5. Paul Menard, the back of the field is that away. Go and use it. Please use it, because you don't belong up here. You belong about as far away from the front as you could possibly get. So does Casey Kane. Casey Kane should just retire. Here goes my boy Brad. Them 4 in 2nd to 5th, they've got me really close to each other because the gap's only 0.4 of a second. It's only, yeah, it's only 0.4, 0.5 of a second, so they're coming really, really close to each other as we get 20 laps to go. Tell you what, if they throw the caution with 17 to go, I'm coming in. I am coming in, and I am going to use my power to absolutely flank them, and I'm going to play the waiting game. Play the waiting game on these scrubs. Got 8 to go on the fuel. That would take us to 11 to go, so that would be a good idea. Casey Kane's now down. Eric Almirola's now in the top 5. So here comes Stuart Haas. Stuart Haas cars coming to the front in 3rd and 5th. The Wood brothers are 2nd. Casey Kane drives for Levine Family Racing. What a run he's having for that team. I still believe that 2 and 4 should be in the back of the field. Use it if you need it. 18 to go. And any moment now you'll see the caution. There you go. It's worth a gamble with 18 to go. And so does McMurray on backwards. They all think it's worth the gamble as well. So we're going to do that gamble as well. We're going to come in, tighten the car up. Yes, we come out in 25th place. Jay McMurray actually beat us. That's surprising. So let's go racing again, folks. Trevor Bayne in front of us. Just remember, Trevor Bayne owes us a caution. 15 to go and we're 14 on fuel. And Tubby just put us below the yellow line there, white line. But we saved it. Yeah, how'd that work out for you, Dawn? You prick. 3 wide with Trevor Bayne and... Oh, I was going to say Trevor Bayne and Kurt Busch. David Reagan. Stenhouse is... almost... Whoa! Stenhouse is getting punchy now. Come on then. Oh, Jimmie Johnson. Jimmie Johnson's just screwed the field, I think. Yes, you have. Jimmie Johnson. Jimmie Johnson. Jimmie Johnson. Jimmie Johnson screws everybody. Oh, screw you, field. We're going to win this race now. Especially as Paul Menard's in 2nd place. 11 to go. Jimmie Johnson screws everyone over. And all because he couldn't keep his pathetic little vendetta to himself. And he's only got that vendetta because he flipped his shit at Fontana. What a numpty brain. See you later. Bye-bye. Back of the field is one way and one way only. Use it if you need it. It's so nice when we're out in the lead and Jimmie Johnson flips his whatever off. Kevin Harvick's now moved into 2nd. Here goes Brad. Wow. Where did the Wood brother go? The Wood brother machine went somewhere, and I think it did exactly what I wanted to do. Go to the back. So we got myself in 1st and Stuart Haas in 2nd with Kevin Harvick. Then you got Brad for Penske in 3rd, and then the Gibbs boys. No, sorry, Stuart Haas, Kurt Busch, and then Joe Gibbs for Denny Hamlin. But we are just going to go one way and one way only. And that is forward, foot to the floor, goodbye. How does Jimmie Johnson like them apples? Everyone's going to be coming, oh, you lucky this, you lucky that. No, sir. You want to have a go at the Lowe's 48s because they tried to put me at the race for absolutely no reason. All because he's a rival because he flipped his shit off. Thanks to, who was it? I think it was Austin Dillon that got into us at Fontana. So yeah, that's something, isn't it? how does everyone... I wonder how the rest of the drivers do like me. I'm about to win my 10th race of the season. Race number 10 of what has been a pretty dominant season. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get some tweets afterward about my 10th win of the season. Well, I say I'm pretty sure, but you never know. I think a lot of people are going to be pissed. But then again, they need to be pissed at the rivals. Don't get pissed at me. Get pissed at me, then we're going to be pissy ourselves. 5 to go in the stage. Are we going to get the you-know-what to end this stage? I hope we do. I wouldn't mind it. That'd be 3 less laps to do. Would be 3 less laps to do, I believe. As we come through, is that 3 and 4? No, that's 1 and 2. That is 1 and 2. And we are looking good for winning this race. Kyle Larson's now coming to the top 5 for Chip Ganassi. So I do believe... Oh, it's a... I thought it was a 1-2 then for a second, but it's not. So we've got 2 Penskes, 2 Stuart Haas, and Chip Ganassi. What's this, an IndyCar revival here or something? You got Gene Haas up here, you got Roger Penske, you got Chip Ganassi. Bloody hell. Anyone would think the Daytona 500 is coming. Well, they think the Daytona 500's... sorry, not the Daytona, the Indy 500's coming, but you never know with these scrubs. As we get... what do we get to do? I didn't see how many laps we had left then. It's we're concentrating on how fast we are with that good in the blink of an eye. But coming through 3 and 4, we're gonna get looks like 1 to go at the line, presented by Credit One Bank, and we are on for victory number 10 in the season. They haven't had an answer. As much as they've wanted an answer, they haven't been able to get it. And it just means that coming out of 3 and 4, we're going to come to the line and take victory number 10 in the season. Hold them up in the air, folks. It's Joey Logano with the Coke 600 victory. Joey, 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 Joey. Let's burn this sucker down. Let's proper burn it down as well. Oh, yes. As we take to the grass. That was useful. And, well, that was embarrassing. We don't want to talk about that one, folks. We're just going to go out here, use this wide area, spin the car around, and then foot to the floor. Well, not foot to the floor, because we'll burn it out where we don't need to go. But here we go, folks. Don't do it yet. Don't do it yet. Do it now. Yee-hoo! Woo-hoo! Yeah! That damage from the front of our car. Oh, we're going up in a cloud of smoke. I think we've blown the engine. Oh, we have blown the engine. Oh dear. Coming down. Oh, hello, Jimmie. Wait, Jimmie. Oof. Have some of that one. Oh. Has Chad Ganel's gone home? Is he not there to protect you anymore? Oh, I'd say I'm sorry, but yeah, I'm really not. Have some of that. Who's the scrub? Who's the scrub? Who's the scrub in the 48? Let's do the Exalta race recap, folks. And what an eventful race that was. At 5, Ty Dillon, and David Reagan. That was probably a nerf into the... Oh! David Reagan just drove through him. That wasn't nice, David. On my old experience, here comes me and Danica. Yeah, just watch Chris Buescher. There you go. And then here comes, and there goes Danica. We take the checkered flag in stage number 1 after free-walling it around the outside. Stage 1 winner, IJP. Contact with Ty Dillon. Poor old Ty, he was in the wars this race. There's that 4 wide. That was a bit... No, thank you. Then we make contact with Bubba Wallace. Did we go 3 wide again? Yes, we did. I think somebody put us in a 3 wide there. We didn't need to be 3 wide. I think we'd have won stage 2 and caught Casey if that had gone 1 extra lap. Caution on 64. What's Brad going to do? Oh! That's an unusual one. Why'd the caution fly for that? Let's check a replay on that one. Kevin Harvick won stage number 3. But then lap 100, we take the checkered flag in the Coke 600. Get in there, my son. Danica finished 15th. Good finish for her. Yeah, Jimmie Johnson 25th. Scrub. What a wanker. Jimmie Johnson screws everybody over for a pathetic vendetta. Pay me my money. All of it. I'm a filthy rich person now. We got sponsorship coming in left, right and frickin' centre. 10th victory on the season. And a nice trophy as well. Do I get it presented by Charlotte Flair maybe? I don't know. That'd be nice. I know she was at this year's Coke 600. Yeah. Let's do this. Woohoo! Extra celebration, boys. That's how we like to do it. So we had the fastest lap of the race, 28.858. We led the most laps, 53 out of the 100 tonight. Danica Patrick car on the move, 35th to 15th. And Austin Dillon, tough break kid, started 12th and finished 37th. But we're finishing in the shop. Except it looks like one of my fingers has been cut off there. Oh, Jamie Murray, the rest of the pack just call it they want their wins back. I mean, seriously, he pulled 10 wins of the season. That's hashtag pretty darn good. You know that's pretty darn good, Jamie. You know that's pretty darn good, friend. Thank you very much. Now here goes the party poopers. Bubba Wallace, I'm out of control. Yeah, whatever. I think he's my rival now. Matt Benedetto, yeah, you won't be gunning for me. If I was you, I'd stay my way. Yeah, well, you're a scrub as well. Careful. Yeah, that's fine. I apologise, Denny. Oh, not that many people were pissed. But we've now got 6 rivals. Going into, I think it's Pocono next. No, it's not Pocono. What is it next? I think it is Pocono. I think it is Pocono next. But can't remember. We'll have to find out. That felt good. So that's the truck ready for its run around Charlotte. So yeah, let's go. Let's check out the reputation first. Yeah, we could have done without that. Could have done without that good and proper, but never mind. We will get our revenge. And we will get our revenge well. So you can see, look at these guys. Some of these are upset, and then we go into the man. There's the rivals. Gotta sort that out, man. We gotta sort that out. Especially with, I think it's Pocono next. So that's gonna do it, folks. Leave a like if you liked that video. It was a pretty good victory for us. And until next time, we will see you around the tricky triangle that is known as Pocono Raceway. So take care, and we will see you all later, and goodbye.